Well, hello everyone. It is our weekly Disneyland update. We're also just gonna have fun. We're gonna hang out at Disneyland, walk around the park, see what's going on. Normally we're here pretty close to rope drop, but today we were a little bit later. It is about 11 o'clock in the morning. So like I said, we're gonna start off at Disneyland, and I think we'll definitely have lunch in the park somewhere. Either way, we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna show you what's going on here at the parks.
And luckily the sun just came out.
Yay!
It was June gloom textbook this morning. I get so, both of us, we don't like the June gloom or the May gray.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you know that there's light at the end of that tunnel, literally,
Yep.
you know, it's easier to deal with, and you know that by noon or 11, you know, it's good. Monorail. It's always kind of a good luck thing when you first get in the park. You kind of, for me, I always have to see it. I like to film it. And as we make our way into the Esplanade, it is the hour of the park hop. As you can see, they're lining up at DCA over there. And people are taking photos in front of the island castle thing. And yeah, it's warming up. We were both like, we're gonna leave our sweatshirts in the car because
We know we're gonna have to peel them off.
you peel them off by the time I'm down Main Street. I would have had to peel it off by now.
Right now too, yeah, because I'm finally feeling the warmth of the sun, and it feels so good.
It's a great Beach Boy song, The Warmth of the Sun.
Speaking of the beach, you've been watching the surf contest.
Yeah, I've been watching the Trestles contest, the WSLs in town. All the big pros are down there ripping. We're gonna try to get down there one of the days because I've never actually seen the goat surf, and I think he's going to be down there a bit. His company, Outer Known, is sponsoring the event. He's already surfed down there in some warm-ups. I'd love to see Kelly Slater surf in person. Ah, yes, the topiaries are looking super sharp. Loving it. As the sky reveals, I hear the train coming.
Yay!
This is like a perfect entry. E.P. Ripley. All right, Town Square. Let's see what's happening. It looks like some of those flowers have grown in pretty well at the flagpole here. Let's make our way through. I think we have to go around because of the photo op, right? Main Street, USA. My favorite spot to check in right here. Kind of the entry point on the right side. Character side. People taking photos here at the 70th logo. Main Street, USA! Hey, Main Street, USA.
I think the park hopping made it pretty crazy.
So a few minutes ago we had walked in, you know, the park hopping hour, and I don't recommend that. I really don't, because you're getting both directions of traffic moving pretty quick down Main Street, you know, and you can't enjoy Main Street. Main Street is 1890s, strolling, take a vehicle, enjoy the sights, transition into Disneyland. I get it. They have created, Disneyland kind of created it, you know, the park hopping thing at 11 creates that kind of chaos, and I get it. Who cares about theme when you're trying to get over there to get your fast pass for Monsters because it's shutting down, and I get it. But just note to self, just don't, you know, try not to come in at that time if you don't have to.
This is breaking news right now. We were just walking past Candy Palace while Spence was talking, and I peeped the little card, and it said they're making Rocky Road today. Could this be the day? We happen to get here later. It's after 11 right now. Let's go see.
Right over there.
Let's go check it out. Let's go see what the status is. Okay. We're making it. We're getting somewhere. This looks good. We're already... It's our friend Dee Dee! The best! So we're going to see what the status is, and we might actually make it today. If it's already in chunks of the best marshmallows in the world, I think we have a good chance of getting this today. Now, had we come at rope drop-ish when we normally get here, we would be leaving around this time. And last time I think they were done around 2 or 3. Could we time this out, Spence? Do you think it could happen?
It's very possible.
I think it's possible. I think magic could happen for us today. So we can't forget that we have to come back to the Candy Palace because we're getting our Rocky Road.
Okay, Rocky Road dreams maybe achieved. I don't want to get my hopes up, but you know, you have to stay on it though because it does sell out. It doesn't just stay there. That's why we kind of put all that, you know, sauce on it, because it's like, dude, it's worth kind of worrying about, I guess. All right, we're hub. I do appreciate this retro box. Love it. And then pickle in a pouch. Hey, we saw this at the water park, right?
Yeah, Wild Rivers. But now these are different than the ones that are over in Adventureland and in the carts,
but this is,
right?
There's a garlic flavor, and then this one's hot.
Oh, because we have dill and something else maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. We're going to have to find out. We're going to go to
It's a new
Adventure.
option.
It is.
Pickle in a pouch.
Pickle in a pouch. Pickle in a pouch.
But what did we have? Belt bread.
Belt bread.
Belt bread, pickle in a pouch.
We haven't belt breaded in a while.
No.
What's wrong with us? Okay, we have some blooming on the plumerias.
We have some bloomeria on the plumeria.
Oh, we have two of ours are starting to bloom.
Actually, some of the potted ones too, and then our newest one actually.
Yeah.
One from one of our neighbors. But yeah.
It's pink.
We're getting into, you know, I love all this. By the way, this is what we need next, is one of these kind of purple red things
two colors
to counter all of our green in our, you know, the area that our tropical area. See how that looks over there? Looks really good.
Fern Gully.
A perfect day for Adventureland, everybody. Crossing the bridge. I can actually hear the water. Probably can't hear it on the mic, but now I wonder if they have added water to. Nope, they haven't added. I'm not even going to show it. There's no point in showing an empty fountain at this point. King Louis, same as last week.
They really need to widen right here.
Yeah.
Where's Project Stardust when you need it?
Yeah.
Because it is.
I can't even get to the cut through.
Woo!
And the cut through looks packed also.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, wow, it is pretty crowded in Adventureland. Not gonna lie.
That's not bizarre.
Not bizarre, especially being here, you know, later in the day.
Yeah. By the way, a negative bizarre, like a not bizarre, same thing as
Still counts as a bizarre.
Yes, it's still a bizarre. It's almost like thumbs up and thumbs down on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a reaction either way.
YouTube sees it the same. It's engagement. Love it. Okay, I didn't get the pleasure last time, but we're doing an Indiana Jones pinball check. It's looking really good. All the lights look like they're working. Everything. Hopefully the back scoreboard's working. That's concerning. That means they might take it away again, but for now it's here. Just hang your hat and play some silver ball. I hear birds, Katie. I hear birds. You know why? Because the Adventureland Treehouse, inspired by the Swiss Family Robinson, is right there.
It reminded me of like when Wayne Newton goes, "Give me some birds."
Give me some birds.
Give me some birds. On Vegas Vacation, I think it is.
Yeah, that's like a Sinatra thing. Like such a Sinatra thing to do.
Little birds.
Yeah.
Give me some sound effects here.
Give me some Mark Twain.
I feel like I'm gonna just say a million times today, it's really crowded. Like being here after 11 o'clock, like I always say, I'm not usually in the park between like 12 and 6. It's just not really my time. So doing this right now, I better get Rocky Road at the end of it. I'm gonna still find enjoyment and I'm happy to be here. But it's packed.
But you're not allowed to say it's packed anymore. You get fined for that because it's like low-hanging fruit, dude.
It is, because it's the obvious thing, but like...
We can do better. We can totally do better.
Okay, what if I said, it is not busy?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's work on that.
All right.
We're going to workshop it for a little while. We'll get back to you.
Okay.
So I'd like to say that, you know, we're trying to change our outlook as far as, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. But it is crowded. I will admit. It's, I'm not going to lie. But that doesn't mean the end of the day. There's a lot of ways to deal with this. You find a ride that's just broken down or about to reopen. You go get something to eat. You go to the island. There's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of things to do.
Yeah, I actually thought it'd be fun to ride the Columbia today.
Oh, yeah.
We've done the Mark Twain, but I like doing the Columbia. It's something different, Plus, they blast the cannon.
Rivers of America. The canoes are coming. This is a good day for the canoes. Before it gets too hot. I mean, it's not going to get really too bad today, but There they are. You can see the Twain way back there, the river. Pirates of the Caribbean is bridging already, but it's to be expected. Now we started heading over this way towards the Columbia. There she is. They're disembarking now, so we could probably get on the next one.
Port watch, up with the spanker.
She's a 3-masted 6-gun sailing ship. I think that's what they call it. I'm not sure. Oh, are they putting her away? Or is that just a... It appears as if we're not going to get to ride on the Columbia because I think they put it away maybe for Fantasmic to get it ready. You have to get it in the morning or you don't get it. I'm guessing that's what's happening. She's a 3-masted 6-gun sailing ship and she's sailing right away from us. Goodbye.
That's such a 2025 Disneyland thing to do to us. All right, let's go.
Likely, they're getting ready for Fantasmic. Like Katie was like, it's kind of early for Fantasmic, like to get ready for that at noon. But who knows? Maybe there's something that they have to tend to, something they got to fix. Take some more time for to get ready for the show. Who knows? I can only speculate. One can only guess. Pin trading is doing its thing today. A lot of people pin trading. Very cool. Love it. It's a buzz of activity. Pretty cool. I wonder, oh wow, there's even a queue over here. Look at this. It's that full today to where...
That's a lot of people.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
My guess is that key thing kind of got people hyped up about pins.
Oh, re-hyped it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a definite surge, and I'm like, okay, that's got to be a direct result of that 70th anniversary key with the little special pin and all that. I'm just guessing, because it put pins back on the map for people. They may, weren't thinking about it. Who knows? Sleeping Beauty's castle. Katie noticed that the flags have now been adorned with 70 emblems and trumpets. Those weren't there before. Those were not there. But it looks cool. In honor of the year of my birth, 1970.
If only. You wish.
I always think of Gloria Vanderbilt when I see these. Cheryl?
Yes.
Right?
Gloria Vanderbilt, yes.
Thank you. Somebody has to back me up around here.
Yeah, I was like, who?
AKA Gloria Vanderpants. Walls, walls, walls. They haven't left us. Yeah, all these walls at Pixie Hollow are back. We're not sure why. They seemed like they redid the whole thing, right? It was nice. The little fountains and the pond was all redone. Now the walls are back. Walt Disney.
Look at how pretty these flowers are, though.
Yeah, horticulture and beyond. And we have Cheryl with us today, which is kind of perfect because a lot of times we shout her out in these videos and go, Cheryl, what's this? Cheryl, what's that? She's like our Google, instead of using Google, because
Look at these.
AI is overrated, let's be fair, people. I mean, it's cool, but like human knowledge is so much better. But yeah, so we're checking out stuff. We can't help it. It looks good. All right, Matterhorn. We're coming to check you out. A lot of work going on up there. She's old. She needs it. Yeah. And there's our favorite daisies. They look like they need some water there or something. Cheryl said Shasta daisies, which makes perfect sense. Like Mount Shasta area. But they're so perfect for the foothills of an alpine peak. We actually have a thumbnail with the Matterhorn with all these flowers.
It was our spring guide.
It was a spring guide. You can find it, and it was the most amount that I've ever seen here. Like it was, you can see in the photo. It's amazing. Like
it was really pretty.
It was everywhere. It was like it engulfed the whole little zone. But
it was gorgeous.
Anyways, I digress. We must move on. What up, Cheshire? He's pointing. I would go that way. All right, Cheshire. Do your thing. There it goes. I dare say my favorite dark ride right now. Is it going to be the 70 horn? No, it's the regular monorail. There it is.
Maybe that's the only one on the track?
Maybe.
Because that's the only one I've seen so far today. Where's the old half wrapper?
The half wrap.
The half wrap.
The 70 half wrap.
I love watching the caterpillars go by right here. Such a cool spot. It's rare nowadays, you know? You're so close to an attraction. It's very rare nowadays.
The teacups have just finished spinning Alice, it ain't too bad, but I would say, what's that, 35 at least, right?
It says 20, but I think it's like 30.
That's like 30 minutes, so yeah. Oh, well, we've been on it a lot lately, so that's fine.
Good.
So on a day like today, are they serving sun tea over there? I'm hoping so. As we make our way down Small World Boulevard, Katie thinks about her day and what she will ingest in the next hour.
I'm already thinking of lunch.
We know. If she's quiet, she's thinking about food.
No, you're 100% right.
Moana's over there. She's doing a meet and greet.
And they also have Genie, too.
Is Genie over there?
Yeah, he's in like a separate line, I think. Oh, no, and Aladdin. So they're doing Aladdin and Genie.
Oh, that's cool. You know, Genie, I give him a lot of credit. He got the Montreal screw job. Yeah, I mean, he went for the deal. He decided, you know what, okay, let's do it.
Genie Plus.
I will lend my likeness to your program with the hopes that it will be a success and it will help boost my career as well. Like, you know, the success of the Genie Plus program was really supposed to catapult him into a different direction as far as, in, you know, a wider audience, really.
Right.
Like worldwide.
Right. And what did he get? Now
Dude.
it's multi-pass.
And what did it have to do with him? And that was in the fine print. He didn't really think that was a possibility. None of us did.
We really didn't.
It's pretty sad if you think about it. But he holds his head high. That my whole point is, he walks around here with his head held high.
As he should.
The train is traveling through It's a Small World, giving us an idea.
To ride the train!
Come on, ride the train. Hey, ride it.
Is that the sound it makes?
It is when I don't want to make the train sound. Fantasyland Theater.
Nope, say it right.
Fantasyland Theater. Pixar Pals Playtime Party's happening. There's the times, the posted times.
Pixar Pals.
It's a show that we will not be indulging in as of today.
Is it even really a show, though? I think it's kind of just like a dance party thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Bring back Magical Map. We miss it. They do have some relics from Bug's life over here, though.
Oh yeah, they got some. Look at the watermelon from. You know who got into that watermelon?
Oh, Heimlich.
Yeah.
You know that thing, like, you go through and then it goes whoop and smacks you on the tushy. It literally goes whink. Like, okay, I'm going.
Toontown Tush Tap.
Tush tap. I don't got it.
We're on our way in the shade, touring Disneyland. This is the way to do it. It's getting a bit warm, so I needed a little break. And the Small World Zoo.
Just below us, and off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
Outside wall. Yeah, a bit of a line over there for that, but a couple new additions. All right, Katie, it's guessing time.
I've been wrong a million times. I'm going to say one.
She's going to say one. All right.
Inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical.
Katie's claiming one. I'm going to say zero because it's been zero. I'm going with the odds.
Ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters.
And Spencer wins. Now, there's a guy standing there. We may have to start guessing about humans because there's been a lot of humans there lately waiting to cross.
In the entire Western Hemisphere.
Either way, I win. Weird to think that that's Harper Boulevard just on the other side there.
Definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
This is where you get to inhale a lot of like lawnmower exhaust for while you're at this station.
Por favor,
no tome fotografías con flash. Full stop.
Back to Main Street. The band's like going off right now.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, band. Yee! All right, that was cool to see the little cavalcade kind of action with the band, Disneyland band. Love them. We're back on Main Street. Katie is insistent, as we told you earlier, about getting Rocky Road, and it's something you have to stay on, so we're gonna come back down. That's why we got off at Main Street Station off the train. Gotta check for the Rocky Road. It's the road to Rocky Road.
We are so close. Like, they are packaging, not packaging, but they're filling.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh, we're so close.
We're gonna have to come back.
But what if they're gone by the time we come back?
I don't think they'll be gone. All right, it's lunchtime. I'm starving. I insisted we stop at Plaza Inn and get some food because I am starving. It's been a while since we've done the old Plaza Inn.
Woohoo! Where's she going?
It should
And
be.
we're closer. By the way, we're closer for when the Rocky Road's done.
And I feel like this is a proper place to celebrate 70th, you know, more so than anywhere else, to be fair. I'm just saying. Celebration cake, there it is. What do they call it? Rainbow cake. $7.79. Ooh, we know how it tastes. All right, people, Cobb salad in the house right there. Light ranch dressing, no crumbles, no croutons. I say crumbles, I mean blue cheese.
They got them on the side for you.
Got them on the side, I'll take those. I got a little bolognese pasta with a breadstick. Cheryl coming in with a Cobb salad, I believe.
Yes.
That's the standard Cobb right there. That's what you get if you don't make weird restrictions like Katie does.
Yeah.
Got a nice table out here on the patio overlooking the rocket jets or the Astro Orbiter, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, nice day. All right, we're in the Candy Palace, and I think we've seen these before maybe, but I think it's really cool. Lollipop Saver, and they're the 70th version. But that's pretty cool because Kaylee, anytime she gets a giant lollipop, will end up, having to save it. But this is perfect, and it's got ears. That is rad. So the reason we came back in here was to find the Rocky Road again, and I guess it's going to be later in the afternoon. I think that's why we always miss it, because it comes out in the afternoon.
Way later. And this is the 4th time we've struck out. The 4th time.
I found a lollipop saver. That was cool.
Those are cool. Those are kind of new.
Anyways.
I'm so sad right now.
Folks lined up for the parade as we cruise on down Main Street. We're going to try to hold Katie back from the ice cream shop here.
I'm so sad about Rocky Road. I'm depressed.
Yeah, she's going to have to cure her depression with some sort of other sugar treat.
I'm going to go home and bake a chocolate cake. I'm going to have to at this point.
And then I think Cheryl said she's going to do her best effort to make Rocky Road at home. She's going to actually go for it. So that's how desperate we all are. Or she's just going to get some Jet Puff and just sit in the corner. Some Jet Puff and a Hershey bar.
Yes.
Just go to town.
All right, we are walking through the store and we found these jackets for, I believe this is part of the Vault collection.
Yeah, because those look like that old vintage 50s style, you know?
Aren't those awesome?
Yeah.
A lot of cool stuff. I feel like this is the best collection. I actually really like this too. Unfortunately, though, it's still too hot. It's just really hot in California. So, oh, there's the front of that jacket. I bet you they have sold a lot of those. Very, very cute. Yeah, look at the old
Tomorrowland logo.
I can't remember what this collection's called. I believe it was Vault.
The tag is a ticket.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I like the color too, but I know
Pearl
I would get
buttons.
it dirty. Let's see how much it is. $149.99.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Vintage dress kind of look.
That's cute.
Right?
That's really cute. I like the color of it.
Dapper Day inspired.
Very much so. I do like the color though. Very cute.
That's a little strange, that shirt, but
Very weird. Is it
Kind of
supposed to be cropped? or
it's croppy and yeah, I don't know. It's a little
I
strange.
like the design and everything. It's just the style of it is absolute garbage.
I love it. Santa Ana Freeway at Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim. You dare enter the Emporium?
Ooh, I love these new ears. I would totally buy them, but we just bought a car, so the ears gotta wait. Sorry about it. They're really cute. If I didn't have to buy a vehicle, I would have got these today. I'm just letting you know. But I'm gonna be good and respect the way of life.
We're outside. Stitch broke the window at the Emporium. Stitch, come on, man. Work with us. Shout out Walt Disney. As we wander this way, I thought today was going to be the day for sure, because we waited, and it seemed like that's the most progress we had seen on them, right? They were constructed, they were in the little cups. There was no way. I was like, yeah. I was worried that they were going to be gone by the time we went back, if anything. That was my only concern.
That's what I thought too.
But, you know, the road to the Rocky Road continues.
It's a
And
rocky
The
road.
train's leaving. It's on the way.
Bye, Marsh.
It's a rocky road to get to the Rocky Road.
It
Makes sense.
actually is, literally.
Yeah. It's one of those journey things where it's like, you know,
We'll get there eventually.
it's about the journey. It's not about the destination, Katie. You'll be eating the Rocky Road and going, yeah, I love it, but it's really, you're going to look back and go,
The journey.
that journey to get this made this taste that much better.
I completely agree.
70 rail, the half rail, half cooked graphics, celebrate happy.
You know what I thought about? They should have done that with monorail blue. Don't you think? Because it would have like fit better.
And shouldn't it say celebrate happy since they did half the monorail?
Oh.
Mickey and Friends Tram, Mickey and Friends Tram. You know what's rad is they're playing Matterhorn music in the downtown Disney right now.
And the Matterhorn's down.
And the Matterhorn's down. But it's the it's the yodely guy, Swiss polka. Anyways, it's very enjoyable. It makes me feel a little bit cooler, physically cooler, because it's, you know, I can almost hear the wind of the horn.
Welcome aboard, folks. This is the Mickey and Friends and Pixar Palace parking structure tram, heading back to the parking structure. Please remain seated with the doors closed until the tram comes to a full and complete stop. And I've indicated a safe to exit to the driver's right-hand side and the driver's right-hand right-hand side only.
He sounds like Dr. Demento.
For the parking structure.
Who remembers Dr. Demento? He sounds just like him.
Okay, so safe exit. Please lower your heads and watch your step as you exit to the right. Thank you and have a good day.
Right? Dude, he sounds like him. That was a full Dr. Demento voice. I think he was on KMET in Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken, the Mighty Met, the Best Rock station.
All right, so I think we learned something here today. As much as it was a good time, and I like being at Disneyland, I'm realizing that the point of this today is that going midday, it's not really something I would do again, had I the choice. Now, granted, we had a reservation, so we needed, to make sure that we don't get a, what is it, like, when you miss your resi, so you don't get like a blip on your record, a strike. I would have maybe come in the evening, maybe like after fireworks, and I feel like we probably could have done a little bit more. But definitely what I learned today is my rule still applies. Being here from like, 11:30, 12 until like fireworks time, it's just not as easy. Now, if you're coming to see the parade or you're coming to do something at a specified time, of course, that makes sense. But it tends to just be more busy. If you're here in the summer, it's the hottest part of the day, which is obvious. But yeah, I think we learned a lesson here today. And, a lot of people follow this channel for like kind of tips and tricks and advice. That is advice I'd give you. Now, again, if you have a ticket and that's your like one day here and there's a ton of people that are here on vacation and whatnot, spend the whole day. But maybe you take from this advice, like maybe midday in the afternoon you go and have a nice lunch reservation, or that's when you go back to your hotel and swim, take a nap, whatever. I really think the beginning of the day really early and the end of the day really late is the best times if you really want to like get on attractions and whatnot without using the multi-pass and all that. So I think that's the lesson we learned today. Still had fun, missed Rocky Road, but again, that leaves us open to other chances to get Rocky Road, don't you think?
It's a rocky road to get to the Rocky Road. I've said it many times. I'll say it again.
I'm going to say it forever.
People just need to understand how intense it is. But the payoff, like I said,
it'll be great.
It's going to be silky. Glad you guys joined us today. Thanks to our Patreons. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.